Happy 4th of July!
Until 2009, Judie Burrows was a vibrant, globe-trotting, retired special ed school teacher. She was many things to many people. A beloved mentor, a trusted colleague, a loyal friend. To me, she was my mom. Then she fell and broke her hip. Mom went in for a routine partial hip replacement and came out in a coma with permanent brain damage. Because of a terrifying series of medical errors, Mom became cognitively and physically disabled for life, fighting through horrific pain and suffering for a decade before finally succumbing to the injuries inflicted upon her. I was holding her when she died. What happened to my mom should never have happened, and yet it did and still does every single day. I was so passionate about righting the wrongs, I made an HBO film about it. Now, I never expected to become an advocate for patient safety, but I wanted to make sure no mom or anyone ever suffers like my mom did. I am proud to be a part of the Leapfrog group in our efforts to save the lives of patients across the country. That's how I met Leah.
When I saw a bleed out, I reached out to Steve immediately because I was so touched by his story. At Leapfrog, we track data closely, and we know hundreds of thousands of people suffer and die each year because of preventable medical errors. Seeing Judie Burrows made all those big numbers real. And it's personal for me too. My grandmother, Estelle, died from a completely preventable medical error. I couldn't do much to help her then, but through Leapfrog, I can work as hard as possible to prevent it from happening to others. Leapfrog started 22 years ago when our founders had a profound idea that healthcare providers should compete to provide the highest quality, safest healthcare, so patients could pick the best care for their loved ones. Cynics thought it was impossible. Leapfrog proved them wrong. And today, transparency is the norm. Millions of people have used Leapfrog to make decisions about healthcare. And many healthcare systems openly tout their records on accountability, transparency, and patient safety. We recognize and honor hospitals for excellence and patient safety. That has saved countless lives.
Thanks to the Leapfrog group, I was able to speak on Capitol Hill about patient safety. This is literally the last thing my mom got to see me do before she died. If you could have seen my mom's face when I told her that members of Congress knew who she was and your hospital safety grades, if that's not the single most helpful resource in healthcare, I don't know what is. Everyone's got to know about this.
Leapfrog is only effective when people use our data. That's why we need support. We are pleased to announce the Judie Burrows Education Institute, named after Steve's mom, which will be the education arm of the Leapfrog group. We will educate patients, families, employers, purchasers, and healthcare providers.
If I've learned one thing from this terrible experience with my mom, it's this. Know how safe the hospitals are in your area before it's an emergency. That's what this school is for. Please help us by supporting the Leapfrog Group and the Judie Burrows Education Institute, where we will continue to fight for all patients. My mom was a school teacher. Now she's going to be a school. And now we can save even more lives and give Americans the safest, highest quality healthcare in the world. Leah, my mom would love that.
We need your support to build more momentum. When we all come together, we are unstoppable.